and welcome to a new video. Today I have a very tiny Rae Dunn haul for you guys. So if you are interested in seeing all the things that I picked up this week, then let's get started. Now, the first thing I want to let you guys know is that there was a little bit of drama this week. So I'm just going to try to set that up for you guys real quick so that you guys can see all of the things that I picked up this week. So on Monday, I went on my Rae Dunn run like I usually do on my lunch break. And I went to Marshall's because my lunch break was a little short this week. So I said, let me just run to Marshall's, see if they have anything. Which I knew they wasn't going to have anything. So I was like, okay, that's enough of this. I am not going to be wasting my time and my gas going on my lunch break. And I know there's not going to be nothing out there. So what I decided to do is just go to a opening on Thursdays like I normally do. So this week, y'all, I get up and I get to Home Goods at about 8:45, and I normally get there around 8:30 so I could be like standing, in front of the door so I could, get some stuff. But this week I was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get anything, so I don't want to stand out there in that cold because it's been really, really cold down here, y'all. So I was like, I am not going to be standing out there in that cold weather for Rae Dunn. So I got there about 8:45, and when I pulled up, I noticed that there were two new people standing out there. It was a husband and wife. And I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning that there was a guy that beat us in the store one day, and he could have had all the Rae Dunn that he could get his hands on, because by the time we made it in the store, he had already been in the store. So it was him and his wife. And then it was the usual two girls that are there. It's the young lady that I told you guys, she bought all the 8 mine canisters, and her sister-in-law. I'm going to call them Casey and Cassie, just for, just giving them a name. And then it's normally me and my Dunn buddy. So I pulled up and I noticed the couple out there, and then as soon as I pull up, you guys, Casey and Cassie gets out of the car so they could beat me to the door. And I'm like, oh, it's fine, it's, no big deal. So I get out the car and I'm like, hey, you guys, good morning. How's it going? How's everybody been? Have you guys found anything this week? And so they told me that the day before, which was Wednesday, that they did find canisters in the store, and they got platters and all of that good stuff. And I was like, what? That is what I am looking for. I am looking for canisters, and I want a belief platter. So I was like, it's probably not going to be anything in here today on the day that I come. So I was like, oh well. But anyhow, we standing there, we're chit-chatting, the couples in front of us, they're not saying anything in it. So when they finally opened the door, you guys, the couple runs in the store. I mean, y'all, they were booking it, and we was like, what? I was like, oh my God. Casey and Cassie was like, I'm gonna say Casey for the young lady that that bought all the 8 canisters. She was like, oh my God, we're running now? We're running today? Y'all, she got so mad. And then Cassie, which is 7 months pregnant, y'all, both of those young ladies started to run after they see the couple start running. So I'm like, I am not running in this store, y'all. I am not running in this store today, and I am not running for any Rae Dunn. So all of that happened, right? So I see the wife of the couple, y'all, she grabbed 3 of the little cocoa pots that everybody are looking for with the little handle. She grabbed 3 of those, y'all. And then I see Casey, or Cassie, I see her grab a Merry Christmas tea. I don't know if it says Merry Christmas, but I know it says Merry. She grabbed a tea canister, or what is it? A teapot. She grabbed a teapot. So they had to grab all, grabbing all that stuff. So by the time I make it around to the area where the Rae Dunn was, because these 2 items were on the end caps. So by the time we make it around there to where they keep the Rae Dunn, The husband is already around there, y'all, grabbing stuff and grabbing, and you know, Casey and Cassie go around to another table and they grabbing stuff. They had grabbed a bunch of those pictures that say eggnog and all of the other Christmas things. So they were grabbing all that, guys, and then the wife was grabbing some other stuff, and I'm just, you know, I come around the corner and I'm like, you know, so y'all, sitting up on the shelf, y'all, right in front of the guy. I'm talking about the guy was right here and this item was right here. And I come around the corner, guys, and I see this item and I'm like, OMG, did they not see this? Or are they just not grabbing this? Do they not want this? I don't even know if the husband knew that it was Rae Dunn or not. But y'all, when I grabbed this item, y'all, y'all, I jumped up and I was screaming in that store, y'all, like I had just became a contestant on The Price is Right. Y'all, look, it's a Believe canister, a red Believe canister. Y'all, I was so excited and so happy. I jumped up and I was screaming. Oh my God, oh God, we It was so funny, y'all. It was so funny. I didn't even care at that moment. I did not care what was going on. I was just so excited and I am so happy, just like I am right now. It was just too funny. So after that, you guys, after I had calmed myself down and you know, I was so, you know, I just had to calm it down, Lisa, calm it down. Just like right now, I need to calm it down a little bit. But after all that happened, then I looked around the table and I was, you know, trying to see if there was anything else left. And I picked up this cinnamon canister. Now, I don't know if the girls, well, I know they got canisters the day before, but I know they didn't get any red canisters. So I don't know what was going on with that. Then afterwards, they left this ho 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 little sugar canister. They didn't want this. And then the husband, well, the wife was like, you know, give her this because it was 2 of these left on the shelf. And then he had taken 2 of these, but he didn't grab 1 of these. So the wife was like, give her that, honey. Give her that. So this is the little ho 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 creamer. And then the ho 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 sugar canister. So y'all, after all of that, what was going on, Casey and Cassie were upset. They were so mad. They was like, I have never ever been in an experience where I had to run in a store. This is just not acceptable. And you know, you guys shouldn't be doing it over here at the Wiley store because we don't do that. And I had even told the guy too, I was like, you guys know we don't run in here, we walk. This is a nice calm store. We walk, we don't run, we don't do all that stuff. I said, I am an old lady and I can't be running in this store like that. You know, I'm just joking around with them. I'm just having fun with them. Because at that time, like I said, I was so excited. I just, you know, I'm just happy. So Casey heard me and she was like, yes, we don't do that at the Wiley store. And y'all, she was so upset. Casey and Cassie, they were so mad. Casey goes on, I am going to report this to the manager. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go over here to the Christmas aisle because they usually have the bird houses and the little pictures over in the Christmas section. And sure enough, I go over to the Christmas section and they had 4 of the little watering cans. You guys know what I'm talking about? I showed you guys last week. So they had 4 of those, and I was like, girls, come over here because they have 4 of these watering cans over here, which I didn't need any of the watering cans. So I was like, you know, you guys can come over here and get these watering cans. So they, you know, came and got the watering cans, and while they were over there, Casey goes on and, you know, goes to the manager, and then she's reporting to the manager that the couple was running in the store and that's not acceptable, and that they shouldn't, you know, they should ban them from the store basically. So I'm like, OMG, here comes the drama. So I go to the register, and I told you guys that my Dunn buddy, her daughter works at Home Goods, and she's usually at the register at 9 o'clock when we're getting ready to check out. So I go up there to her, and I'm like, I'm still so excited, y'all. I'm just like, I'm so happy. I'm like, oh my God, y'all don't know how excited I am about this canister. And then the guy that comes in that stocks the shelf, he was like, yeah. He said, the minute I saw this canister, I knew it was going to be something. But it wasn't really anything going on with the canister. It was just the running in the store. So anyway, he comes over there, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, I don't even know if they saw this, or I don't even know if they wanted this, but I grabbed this canister, y'all, and I jumped up and I started screaming. And she was like, yeah, was that you? I heard you back there. I was like, yeah. I was like, I don't even care. So then she goes on to tell me that she was happy that the couple got stuff, because the couple comes in there all the time and they never get anything. And they even said that one day the husband was in the store, and Casey grabbed something from the husband, and whatever the item is, the item broke. So I was like, oh, so we're rooting for the husband and wife? And so I was like, oh, okay. Because I don't know, guys. I'm all new to this. And since she is my Dunn's buddy's daughter, you know, I talk to her when I'm paying, you know, for my stuff when I'm checking out. So I'm like, oh, we're rooting for her, because they are, you know, good people. Nice. All right, guys, sorry about that. My camera cut off, my battery went dead, and I didn't realize it. So I have had to switch gears, and we are now recording with a cell phone. So as you can see, you have a more of a view of my living room back here. But anyhow, I have forgotten what part of the story that I was in. So I'm just going to try to shorten this up. But my Dunn buddy's daughter, like I said, works at the register, and Casey and Cassie ended up calling corporate saying that she was in cahoots with a couple, that she told them that there was stuff at the store, and and it was just a big mess. She said her daughter called her crying, and she ended up calling Courtney, because I don't even know how she has Courtney's phone number. But anyway, she ended up calling Courtney saying that there was no reason for you to call corporate and report my daughter. She doesn't even know them. She talks to them just like she talks to you or anybody else at the register. And Courtney went on to say, well, we didn't report your daughter. We reported the manager because he didn't do anything about the couple running in the store, blah, 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 blah. So just to finish up that story, it was just a lot of drama with Courtney and Cassie. So I hate when things like that happen, because it just takes the fun out of hunting when things like that happen, because we all hang out at that store in the morning before opening, and now it's gonna be awkward. So anyhow, on Friday I went to Hobby Lobby, and there is a Marshall's around the corner from Hobby Lobby. It's the same Marshall's that I go to on my lunch break, and usually, guys, when I go in there, they don't have anything, but I went in there on my lunch break. I went in there around, I would say about 12:45, and they had this. This is the Mrs. Claus kitchen tool holder. I ended up, they had two, so I got one for me and one for my Dunn buddy. Can you guys see that? There we go. And then, like I said, I did want to go in there on Saturday morning, and they had some stuff. They had long letter stuff. They had another picture. They had plates, guys, but I missed out on the plates because they have started the holiday hours. So they ended up opening the store at 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock, and I didn't know that. And I got there at 9, and somebody had, by 10 minutes, y'all, she said she picked those plates up. By 10 minutes, there was some Christmas plates, and she picked up 4, and another lady picked up the last 2. So I didn't get any of those, and they did have a lot of Rae Dunn, but they had a lot of the Rae Dunn with the pattern in it. It was a bunch of Christmas stuff, but I did not want any of that stuff. But I did pick up this little dish right here. It says Savor, And I picked this up because I thought it was so cute and I thought it would make a perfect little soap dish. I can either put this in my bathroom or I can put it up on my kitchen counter to put my little scrubbers and things like that in. But yeah, guys, that is it for my small Rae Dunn haul this week. I am sorry about the interruption and the switching of the cameras, but you know, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do sometimes, and that's just the way it is. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope you are having a great day and or a great week whenever you are viewing this video right here. And I will talk to you guys in the next